You're going to have two stencils, one for your hand and one for your feet. What we're going to do is make sure our hand and feet are bigger than our head so that we're able to make it look like we're falling into space and that the hands and feet are closer to us. So you're going to use a pencil, but I'm going to use a Sharpie so you can see in the video. And what you're going to do is you're going to start with the tracing the hands. And it's important that when you trace these, you try to get them as close to the edge of the paper as you can. You can even have the pinky go off the page. The reason for that is I have to have room for my head. So if I have these hands too close to the middle, I'm not gonna have room for my face. I have to really get them off to the side. So I'm even gonna do it so part of my pinky goes off the paper. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna trace so that my thumb is inwards. There we go. And now I'm gonna flip it and do it this way. And again, think about how much space you're gonna need for your head. The underside of my hand, so we won't be drawing any nails or anything, and you'll see more with that later. So now I'm gonna do my head, and what I'm gonna do is I kinda like to do an upside down egg shape for my head. Now, if your hands are a little close together like mine, you'll have to do some overlapping and work around that thumb, but I think I might have enough space in my drawing right now, so I won't have to do that. So what I like to do is I like to just start with a curve for the upper part of my head, and then what I do is I kind of come downwards in, and then I do the same thing over here. Alrighty, so now when thinking about a portrait, your eyes always fall in the middle of your face. And so I'm gonna do my eyes. You can draw yours a little different. I like to do an upwards curve and a downwards curve and then a circle in the middle with the dot. You're gonna give yourself some eyelashes. Everybody has eyelashes. Boys, girls, everyone. Some eyebrows. Now your eyebrows are always going to be curved. And then your nose, I just like to do a simple L shape. And then for the mouth, you can draw your mouth open with teeth showing. I'm just going to keep my mouth closed. Do a curve for my chin. And then just some little curves here. Now when it comes to your hairline, friends, your hairline actually, we're gonna wait for that, okay? We're gonna do that at the end. So that way we can kind of work around the other parts first. So now that I have my head and my face done, I'm gonna get my feet. And I'm gonna put the bottom edge of that foot near the bottom of my paper. And I want it to kind of, the top of it to kind of look like it's pointed towards my hand. So I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna trace. So as you can see, that bottom, that top looks like it's pointed towards this hand. Now the same thing over here, and it's almost like in a V form. This one needs to look like it's pointed towards that hand. So now that we have that, we're gonna go ahead and draw our body. Now I might have to make mine a little angled because it looks like I a little off-centered my feet. So I'm gonna start with my neck, 2 lines equal length, draw a collar. And then from that corner of that collar, I'm gonna do a line that goes to this hand. And it's gonna go, same thing over here, to this hand. All right, so now that we have that, we're gonna do another line under it, and we want it to stop at the collar right here, like that. Same thing on this side, stop at where this one did. Then we're gonna do a line coming down, a line coming down, same length, and then a line across. Awesome. So now your legs are gonna come, you know, to your feet. So you're gonna do a line that comes, and you'd wanna try to get about where your ankle is. A line from where the edge of the shirt is. You might need to angle that comes to this foot. And then you're gonna do another one. And then on this side, same thing. And then, you know, I might not get all the way, but I got pretty close there. Okay, so there's my person in space. Now with the hair, we'll go back to that. I'm just gonna give myself my little birthmark on my forehead. So if you have anything like glasses or anything in your face you wanna add to add your identity to your work, then do that. I'm also gonna put my ears, I'm gonna line them up with my eyes. on each side before I do my hair. Now, everyone's hair falls a little bit into their head. Everyone has what we call a hairline. I have a widow's peak, so it kind of comes at a point. Some of us do have bangs that will come down a little farther. So for my hair, I'm going to draw my widow's peak. I have wavy hair, but I kind of want to make it look like my hair's blowing in the wind personally, because I want it to look like I'm flying. So I'm just going to kind of just have it blow. Maybe a couple little strands in front of my hand. I have pretty long hair right now as I'm filming this video, so I might have some come in front of my hand, some come behind it, do a little overlapping. So there's my hair. Now for the hands, you're going to do 4 lines at each finger. You're going to do 2 together near the top and 2 together near the bottom. So you're going to go ahead and do that, 2 near the top, 2 near the bottom in each one. Okay, and then for the thumb, you usually have like part of your fingernail showing, so I'm just going to draw a little curve in there. Now I'm going to do a little curve coming from the thumb down to my bottom of my hand on each side, and then just 1 to 2 different like lines coming across horizontal. Okay friends, so there's a drawing of our figure. That's the first part of this project.